So we got three symptoms here. Osteotis pubis, tetter, and non-peripheral mastitis.
It sounds like a rare syndrome to me, but I'm not sure which one it is.
I've read about this kind of stuff before. Could it be something more common?
Well, based on the symptoms, my guess would be Zydeco-Baraka, Levin syndrome.
It's none of that, guys. It's Zydeco-Baraka. Levin syndrome, hands down.
I just said that.
Yeah, but not confidently. Look, this is life or death here. Dr. Leslie has to perform a metastasectomy immediately. It's risky, but it's the right treatment. Randall and Hannah will break into the patient's residence to look for any clues. And let's pray they won't get caught. I've had enough of your doubts, Tracy. I have years of experience under my belt, and I'm not going to let you undermine me now.
I understand where you're coming from, Hawks, but we can't just brush off the possibility that you might be wrong again. We need to look at the data objectively.
Look, Tracy, I know what I saw and diagnosed Zydeco-Baraka syndrome in my patient. You've got to trust me this time around.
I can't even trust you to not assign your doctors to break-in duty.
I resent the accusation. What they do in their free time is none of my business.
Oh shit, damn it! Metastasectomy was not the right treatment for Zydeco-Baraka syndrome, no matter how many times Hawks insisted it was. I should be breaking into people's homes.
So, do you think he's going to find out?
You don't find anything in these homes anyway. May as well just enjoy doing nothing while Leslie wonders why mastectomy was a bad idea.
I agree.
You idiots. You almost killed that patient.
Dr. Hawks, we were sure it was Zydeco-Baraka syndrome and metastasectomy seemed the right treatment.
But what we found at his home isn't even related to ZBL, Dr. Hawks. We must have misunderstood something.
I agree with Hannah. The patient's condition didn't match with our diagnosis.
You worthless chuckle fucks weren't even at the patient's home, so whatever you have to say is meaningless.
What do you think the correct diagnosis could be, Dr. Hawks?
I don't know. Ask Randall and Hannah why they can't hold their own weight and do their jobs.
But the patient did go into critical condition after the mastectomy, which Leslie worked on.
Oh, you sneak! Wait until I operate on you next!
Sorry, snakes get bit sometimes. Everyone wanted to know how long it would take for you to experience that.
What the hell are you talking about, Hannah?
This conversation is stupid. I'm getting lunch.
Well, I'm glad to say we've made some progress. Most of the patients are stable now.
That's good to hear, but what about...
You know how you're always so preoccupied with your own cases. We were just talking.
I'm sorry, I had a sudden realization. I figured out the condition my patient was suffering from.
What is it? Tell me.
I apologize for my disruptive entrance, but I have discovered a critical error in our diagnosis of Zydeco-Baraka syndrome. The patient's condition is far more severe than we initially thought.
What? How could you possibly know that?
And why didn't you alert us before barging into the operating room unprepared?
I solved it over lunch with Dr. Johnson. It was during our discussion of achromatopsia, a new diagnosis I've made.
What's that?
And what makes you think this isn't just another mistake?
My credentials speak for themselves. Now let me explain the prognosis of achromatopsia. Hawks explains the prognosis of achromatopsia while drinking out of the IV bag like a juice box.
Congratulations on finding the correct diagnosis for your patient.
Yeah, I don't know what took me so long to realize achromatopsia was a thing.
Well, you were close. It happens sometimes.
And yet this hospital still refuses to listen when I try to warn them about issues.
All right, good talk. Time to go home.